What's going on, people? Welcome back to another video. You are watching Mad About Football with yours truly, Bass.
And I'm Kamal.
And joining me as always is Kamal. Today we'll be talking about transfers, giving a bit of a transfer recap on what's happened.
Just the Premier League summary, basically.
Just a little summary. We're not going to go into major detail. We're gonna just talk about who's done the best business and who's done the worst business.
Yeah, because all 20 teams will be here for quite a while, to be honest.
I think we'll be here all night talking about it.
all 20 teams, like it wasn't that no teams did no transfers, you get what I mean? Like everyone signed people signed, people left, you get what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
So it'll be good to see who you think done the best and who done the worst, because like some lower teams have done really, really good transfers. And some higher teams, that will not be named now. It's a bad transfer. Right? You know what I mean?
I agree. Some panic buying being done by some fraudulent characters.
Oh, well, it's not fraudulent. Calm down, bro. All right, sweet. So who do you want to start with?
Let's start with the obvious one. We'll start with Chelsea, the team that's done the most business this year.
Yeah, seven players in, all class players, right? All good players that can perform for any team. Some haven't performed just as yet. Some haven't performed as good. Some have. Like, I liked Chilwell against Palace. I thought he done very well. He controlled the tempo. A goal and an assist. He done very well.
Very good.
Thiago Silva, on the other hand, his very first game, he conceded the 3 goals against West Brom.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We're yet to see Ziyech. Yeah, because of injury.
Yep.
But it will be good to see him once he comes. See how he performs. I like him. I think he'll do well. I think he'll be
okay as well, because he played with Van der Beek at Ajax, and Van der Beek has pretty much hit the ground running since he's come to United.
Well,
I don't know. Ole hasn't played him much. He's only played him. Yeah, he's given him
off the bench. Yeah, off the bench performances. But we didn't sign him to play off the bench. You get what I mean? And I'm seeing already rumors that we're gonna go after Rafael Varane in January.
Wow.
Which if we sign Varane, that's a good defensive signing.
I agree.
Bro,
I agree.
I'd be very, very happy because he's still young. He's still got to hit his peak. You get what I mean? So
I think Rafael Varane to United is a very good signing.
Yeah, I think so. What do you think? I know your opinion, but I'm just going to ask you. What do you think of Kai
Havertz?
Big money signing, 100 mil.
Oh, was it 90? I think it was 90 mil.
No, it was 100. I was 100.
Either way, it's a big money move. I think the pressure of that price tag.
But what do you mean, bro? He scored a hat-trick against Luton Town, bro.
Oh, no way.
Luton Town, brother. Show some respect.
So then he's found he's found his competitiveness,
Championship teams.
He's found his competition in the League 2 teams.
I like Warner. I don't know.
Respect to Luton Town, of course.
Yeah, of course. I like Warner. I think
Werner.
I think he,
Timo
Werner. Yeah, Timo Werner.
I think he's had some promising
shown
signs.
glimpses.
Yeah,
he's showing glimpses. He's showing glimpses. He's showing glimpses, right? Is Sarr still there? Sarr?
He went on loan. He went to Porto.
He went to Porto on loan. Okay, so we can't really judge on that. Mendy from Rennes.
Mendy. Oh, the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
You know what? At this point in time, like even
bro, he's injured. Can you believe that, bro? Lampard will be fuming, bro. Kepa's like, yes.
I saw that.
Kepa's like, yes, I'm back in. Yes, I'm back in, bro. I'm back in, But when he played against Crystal Palace, I thought even though he didn't need to do much, when he was called upon, he was good.
He'd done
You know what I
nothing
mean?
at all. There was no shots on target in that game
Yeah,
for
but
Crystal
I
Palace.
seen him save one where he dived across goals,
Okay.
and he's like accepted where I don't think Kepa would have done that. You get what I mean?
Oh yeah, yeah, fair enough.
So Chelsea had a lot of people out though.
Yeah, a lot of them went out on loan. Of course, Chelsea,
Yeah.
one of those teams. Well, I think the only team that does this. They buy players and then send them out on loan. It's kind of their thing that they've been doing the last
You know,
5 or 6 years.
they've loaned out a lot of people. Bakayoko, Barkley, Batshuayi.
Even Pedro.
Pedro went to Roma.
Yeah.
Pedro went to Roma. William went to Arsenal.
Yeah, that was the.
See,
he was released, I think.
Yeah, he was released because he wanted a 3-year deal,
Yep.
but he didn't want to leave London because his family and whatnot.
He's got a. I believe he's got a restaurant with some other players in London.
Yeah. So, what's it called again? Chelsea offered him a 2-year deal where Arsenal offered him 3.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's probably you think about it. That's really the only reason why he went to Arsenal. Maybe he went because he liked it and whatnot.
Look, there was more. There was more than that. I mean, his agent. What's his name? I think his name is Kia Jurabchian.
Mm-hmm.
He's also the agent of David Luiz. He's also the agent of a couple of other.
They called.
players.
Remember that Chelsea player Oscar?
Yeah, I'm Oscar. Yep.
Yeah, they called Oscar to come join him in Arsenal.
Oh yeah,
well.
there you go. Because
Yeah,
Oscar's
they did,
agent is also
and they're all Brazilian.
And they're all Brazilian.
They're also all Brazilian. You get
And
what
if
I mean?
you've noticed now, Arsenal have signed a lot of Brazilian players. They've got Gabriel Magalhaes is Brazilian, David Luiz is Brazilian, who else? William, of course, Brazilian. Yeah.
Is Martinelli Brazilian? I think
Martinelli is
Brazilian.
Argentinian, I think.
Are you sure?
Let's have a look. I think he's Argentinian.
I think he might be Brazilian. I don't know.
Let's have a look. Martinelli.
But all right, yeah. So we'll move up. We'll move on to our next team. We'll talk about.
I was gonna ask you. Do you want to rate out of 10 what you reckon?
Palace's signings.
No, we started off with Chelsea. Out of 10,
Chelsea,
what would you rate Chelsea's signings?
I'd give them, bro. Bro, you think about it. They spent a lot of money. They spent around 250, 270.
Oh, you're right. Gabriel Martinelli is Portuguese.
Brazilian.
Yes.
Yeah, Brazilian. Yeah, I thought so.
You are correct. Sorry.
Nah, I thought, bro, they spent a lot of money, but they spent a lot of money on class players. You get what I mean? So I think I'm giving it a solid 8, bro. A solid 8. Once they all gel together, they're going to be a really, really dominant team, I think. If they gel together before Lampard gets the boot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a 7.
7? No, that's good.
Because we'll go 7.5. Only for the reason being that this squad is built for the future. It's not built for
100%. They're all young as well.
Exactly.
They're all very, very young.
Exactly. Apart from Thiago Silva.
They signed on a 1-year deal, man.
Yeah, I know. And they're going to buy someone else next season. Maybe they might go for
100%.
Upamecano or whoever, you know?
Yeah.
But for now, it's decent. But I see this team is built for the future, and Lampard's trying to build for the future.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the only reason why I'm rating it a 7, because also the 7 players need to come and gel.
Which they haven't yet. You get what I mean?
They haven't yet.
They did one good performance against Crystal Palace, and all of them haven't been convincing. The rest haven't been convincing.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's quite true.
It's still a long season. There's still a very long season ahead, so you never know.
Of course.
All right, sweet. We'll move on. Who do you want to move on to? Yeah.
You pick whichever team you want to go for.
I'm looking at Everton.
Oh.
Everton signings. Right? Everton, one of the one of the more dominant teams at the very start of this season. Brought in some very, very good people from around the world. Ancelotti, with his big name, I think, has brought in because if it wasn't for you got to think about it. And I did. It's not. Oh yeah, maybe if Ancelotti wasn't at Everton, I don't see James Rodriguez coming. You know what I mean?
Oh, most definitely. I don't even see Alan coming into because
right.
Ancelotti was also the manager of Napoli as well. So Ancelotti managed Alan and James Rodriguez, in the past.
Yeah, so they got James Rodriguez, who's been, boots. The second feet hit the ground, he was just killing it.
Most definitely.
Alan, very good defender for them. Very, very good midfielder, which they needed.
Yeah.
They've signed Ben Godfrey from Norwich, who's a very good defender.
Centre back,
Decore from Watford.
Decore was an interesting signing because he came from a relegated Watford.
Yeah.
They were relegated.
But it wasn't that he wasn't performing for Watford. He was all right. It wasn't that bad.
He was hit and miss. He was hot and cold.
Yeah.
But he's still a good player. And now he's shown that he can play with some decent players around him.
Yeah. They signed, Robin Olsen from Roma on loan. I don't know who he is.
I've never seen him play, to be honest.
Yeah, and they signed Niles and I don't know how to... And Cuckoo from Marseille.
Marseille.
Marseille. So you you could probably agree with me on this, but Everton 2-3 years ago would never have brought in these players. Would have never brought in these players. Would have never brought in these big names, and would have performed. So I think, bro, it's a pretty solid, bro, 9, bro, for me, because I think they've gelled. They've done what Chelsea would have done, if you get what I mean. They've all gelled so quickly, and they're playing some really enjoyable football.
Oh,
right?
Definitely. They've been very, very entertaining to watch.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like their passing is just butter, bro. It's all one touch triangles, and they just run circles around the defenders. I'm giving it a solid 9. They've released a few players. You know what I mean? Schneiderlin went to Nice.
Yeah,
Theo Walcott, Southampton on loan.
Mohamed Besic.
Just not. But
and Morgan Schneiderlin went to Nice for like £2 million. They've released Martin Stecklenburg, the goalkeeper. Leighton Baines, left back's retired. Now you've got Lucas Digne on that left. Man, he's been
a surprising one. He's been a very surprising one.
Not really surprising. Like he is good. And he played pretty decent last season. But this season, he's gone to another level where I reckon at this point, I think Digne is probably the best left back in the Premier League.
Oh, big call. Hey, well, Tallis hasn't played yet, you know?
Huh?
Tallis hasn't played yet, so you never know.
Look, Tallis is a decent player. I've seen him play.
Yeah.
I think he'll do some good things at Man United. But we'll talk about that when Man United's turn comes up.
Yeah. What do you give them?
Man, I'm with you, man. This isn't a team for the future, unlike Chelsea. So I can't really give them a big ranking sort of thing. But
the players they've scored signed. Some of them are young. Like James is young.
James is 29. He's not young.
Oh fuck. Oh,
James is 29. Alan is 29 as well. Decore is the youngest signing. I think he's like 26 or 27.
Oh shit! Never mind then. Yeah, no.
Yeah, they're not young players. Man, James Rodriguez was in the World Cup for Colombia in 2014. You remember that goal that he scored?
Oh yeah, the one that made him. Yeah, the one that made him.
Yeah.
The volley outside the box.
Yeah, so 2014, he would have been what, 22, 23?
Yeah. So what do you give him? You didn't tell me this.
I'll give him an 8.5.
No, not bad. That's good. That's good. That's good. All right. Do you want to move over to your boys? Because it'd be a quick talk.
Let's go
Your
Liverpool.
one.
2 players
Yeah.
or 3 players, I think.
3 players.
3 players.
Jota,
Tsimikas.
Thiago, and Kostas
Tsimikas.
from Olympiacos. All right. What do you think of these signings?
I don't know too much about Kostas Tsimikas,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Yeah.
But so far, from what I've seen from Thiago, that 45 minutes that he played against Chelsea looks like a brilliant signing. And
Yeah. No, he would be.
only, 24 million, I think?
Yeah.
Like, we've done well to bring him in for that price. The guy he's won the Champions League last season.
He's won everything.
He's won everything with Barcelona and with Bayern Munich.
Yeah.
So we're getting a world class central midfielder who's going to just, add so much depth in another.
Yeah. Give that when Wijnaldum leaves.
If Wijnaldum leaves,
he'll leave. His contract's expiring, man. He'll leave.
Yeah.
He'll leave. That Tsimikas is a left back.
Left back, yeah. Well,
right.
we needed a
competition for Robertson.
No, not a real competition, but more like we can give Robertson a little rest.
Yeah.
Or if he gets injured or something.
Yeah. What do you think of Jota?
Jota, so far, he impressed me against Arsenal.
Yeah.
But not so much against Aston Villa.
Well, no one impressed you against Aston Villa.
Apart from 2 players that I mentioned in that video, go watch it. I think it was the match week review, game week 4.
It was game week 4. Yeah.
Give me a like and subscribe, please.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think you spent a lot of money on him. Last season for Wolves, he didn't really perform. You get what I mean?
He came off the bench and scored 6 goals.
Goals, bro. You get what I mean? Yeah. You could have signed Warner for 32 mil. 32 mil, he'd scored like 20-something goals and 20 assists.
You get what I mean? They wanted 45 for Werner. He had a contract. Sorry, he had a release clause for his contract.
How much?
40 million or 45 million, something like
40 million, bro. You bought Jota for that much money. You get what I mean?
But RB Leipzig wanted the cash all up front.
Okay. Yeah.
So with the Jota deal, what they've done is that 5 million of that 45 million pounds is add-ons.
Yeah, well, afterpay.
Pretty much. And then we've given them 4 or 5 million up front, and the rest is all installments.
Yep.
And I believe that's good business. Jota is still young. He's only 23.
Yeah.
Under Klopp, I think he'll thrive. We haven't seen the best of him yet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, use like dollars like people, but I don't even know who they are. Like the only notable names I know are Nathan Klein. Nathan Klein, you released. Adam Lallana went
the right back.
Yeah, Adam Lallana went to
Brighton.
Karius went to Berlin on loan.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Marco Grujic went to Porto on loan. Marco Grujic, fun fact for everyone. Marco Grujic, I think, was Klopp's first signing when he arrived to Liverpool.
Oh, really? Wow.
And he has yet to pretty much get a foothold on the first team, and he keeps going out on loan. And I don't even know how old he is now. I think he's
24.
24, is he? Oh, okay.
24.
Klein's gone because he was the right back, the first starting right back before we had Trent come through the academy.
Yeah.
Pedro Chirivella, dude, he's been in the club for years. he's finally gone.
Harry Wilson? No, Harry Wilson's still at the club.
Harry Wilson is still at the club, I think. We've sold Ryan Brewster to Sheffield for 23 million. I think that was a great business because we got a a buyback clause, so he can stay there for 3 years.
Oh, really? And
after
he's
three-
young, man. He's young and good.
He's
young and
good.
good.
Yes, he's good. And after 3 seasons, he can come back to Liverpool with the buyback.
Yeah.
And we've given a player to Wolves. His name is Kiana Hover.
Yeah, who's he?
He's a young. I would like to say a young defender, but I don't know exactly. I mean,
Yes, the teenage Dutch defender.
yeah,
Yes, the
10,
teenage
10 million
Dutch
pound
defender.
deal. There you go. I
Yeah,
guess.
Lovren went to Zenit.
Yes.
Zenit?
See now, Liverpool
But-
should have bought a centre back, in my opinion.
Yeah, because if Gomez or Van Dijk get injured, who's replacing him?
Joel Matip, and he's also injured at the moment.
Exactly. So
So we needed
What's
a
going on
centre
there?
back. We need a centre
Yeah.
back. We do have a couple of youngsters who look very good, but,
yeah, but
they're
like
not,
still, bro.
they're not
Yeah.
at that level yet.
Yeah. Nah, but what would you give? What would you give Liverpool's
Signing so far,
Transfers.
I would give them a 7.
7? Yeah, I'm gonna go 7 too. It's still early. They've showed glimpses of that performance. Glimpses. I think Thiago, no matter what, like 45 minutes or like a full match, he was always going to show his class. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Thiago, you get what I mean? Like he's going to be like James, who come in and he's going to be good. And I think he might start against Everton. You never know, maybe. We'll see.
Well, he's now been training with the first team.
Yeah, you get what I mean? So
He's
he
no
might
longer
slip
in
there.
quarantine, so he should be in the starting lineup for sure. Him and Henderson. I think Henderson's back too, so should be a good game.
Well, yeah. All right, we'll move on to City.
Manchester City.
So they've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 signings. 5 signings. Ferran Torres, Nathan Ake, Ruben Diaz. So Ferran Torres from Valencia, Nathan Ake from Bournemouth, Ruben Diaz from Benfica, Pablo Moreno?
Pablo
Moreno from Juve, and Scott Carson from Derby County on loan.
Wow, that is a name that I haven't heard in years.
Yeah, so that's a real one. They've let go of a few players. Sane went to Bayern.
Yeah.
Sane went to Bayern.
David Silva went on a freight to Real Sociedad.
Yeah. What's it called again? Claudio Bravo went to Real Betis. What's his name? That guy we just mentioned, Pablo Moreno.
Yeah.
He went on loan to Girona. Nicolas Otamendi went to Benfica.
See you later.
Angelo went to RB Leipzig on loan.
Well, RB Leipzig. Is it?
Leipzig. Yep.
Where is it? I can't find it.
RB Leipzig.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Angelino, RB Leipzig. Yeah.
Oh, bro, fucking Sergio Aguero's contract is ending soon.
Yes, it is expiring, as well as Fernandinho's.
Yeah, but for bro, it'll be weird to see because I've seen reports this morning saying that Aguero might be going to Italy.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Now-
I don't think if they give Aguero a contract, they'll give him 1 year.
I think so too, because now he's like coming to 35, 34.
He's getting old.
They're not going to risk giving him a three-year deal, and I don't think Aguero is going to accept anything less than a 3-year deal.
Yeah, exactly. It still weirds me that they spent 41 million on Ake.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I seen a meme where it's like, Pep walks in the room, Bournemouth are like, we want 21 mil. And then Guardiola goes, 41, and I'll take it or leave it. They're like, okay. Like, yeah. Right? They signed Ruben Diaz as well as a defender.
60 million.
60 million. So it'll be weird to see because where you're going to play Laporte, where you're going to play Ake, where you're going to play Diaz. You get what I mean? So
Well, I see the starting centre backs is going to be Laporte with Diaz.
Yeah, but so then
And
why
I think
buy
Ake
Ake for 41 mil then?
is
You
going
get
to
what I mean?
bench.
You
It's
get
going to be
why
either
spend-
on the bench or Pep is thinking of playing a back three with Diaz, Ake, and Laporte
Walker.
and Laporte.
Laporte.
Or Walker, yeah. Walker makes sense too because he's got that
Um,
speed.
Ferran Torres, I don't know. I don't know about. I think he's all right. He's not bad.
He's not bad. And
Winger.
Fran Torres has come in to fill in the big boots that David
Sane.
Silva. Silva?
Is he a midfielder or a winger? They
He's
played
a-
him on the wing. They played him on the wing against Leicester.
He's a winger, but also, if you remember, David Silva also played as a left winger too.
Yeah, no, all good. I don't know. There's some good signings, man. I'm going to give him a solid 7.5. 7.5.
I think so far they've been disappointing for me, and they haven't. Of course, we've only seen one game with Ruben Diaz,
Yeah.
and it was against Leeds United.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And the game against Leicester City, it was Nathan Ake's game, and that was shocking.
Well,
I can't give them a 7. I can't justify giving them a 7.
no, actually, I'm going to change it. I'm going to go 5. Sorry, 5.
Yeah, I was going to say up a 5.5. I was going to say 5.
We'll go 5.
Especially for the money that they've spent so far.
Exactly, they should be performing.
They should be, and they have yet to rectify another issue that they have is the strikers issue. You got Jesus now is injured. Aguero,
you can't play Sterling as a striker. You can't
play Sterling. You can't play Mahrez either as a striker. Mahrez is not a striker.
Yeah.
Sterling's not a good finisher. He's a very poor finisher, to be honest.
Yeah, no,
I've seen
he's
him
one of
miss
those
so many
players.
series.
Yeah, he's one of those players who has to have multiple shots to get a goal.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Even though last season he had something like over 20 goals, but of course, when you're playing with Kevin De Bruyne.
Well, I've been De Bruyne backed out of the Belgium squad.
Huh?
Also,
What do you mean?
He's left the Belgium squad on international duty. He's gone back to Manchester.
Right.
Right? Apparently he's not fit enough. Right. So now he's a dealt for the Arsenal game.
Wow.
Which is it's
coming up this weekend.
Yeah. Right. Which we'll be doing a prediction. Make sure you stay tuned for that.
Make sure you like and subscribe and stay tuned for our predictions coming this weekend, of course.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know, man. It'll be weird to see. I don't know. We'll just wait and see, I guess.
Exactly. We'll have to wait and see. Okay. I'm gonna give Manchester City's a transfer of 5.
Yeah, same. We'll give them 5 too. All right. Where do you want to move to?
Do you want to move to the other Manchester team? Or?
Yeah, we'll move to United. So we've signed Edison Cavani on a free.
Mm-hmm.
We've signed Donny van de Beek from Ajax.
Yeah.
We've signed Alex Telles from Porto. And Willy Kambala.
You've signed someone else too, but he won't come until...
He won't come until January, so we don't really count that. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Kambala, I don't know how to even pronounce his name. We've let go of a few people. Sanchez went to Italy, Inter.
Actually, not thank God. He should have stayed. He was a good player.
Oh, yeah. I know. Andres Pereira went to Lazio on loan. Thank fuck. Oh, they should have taken him on a permanent. Chris Smalling went on a permanent to
AS Roma.
Which, thanks for everything, brother. Diego Dalot went to AC Milan on loan.
Yep.
Angel Gomez. Angel Gomez got released.
Angel, no.
He went to Lille.
Uh-huh.
He went to Lille. James Garner went to Watford on loan. Joel Pereira, he's not going to get a starting position, man. He went to Huddersfield. I think also reports have come out that Everton offered us 11 million for Sergio Romero, but we wanted 18 or 20.
Okay.
right? And apparently we've treated him badly. Like I think the way we've treated him is bad, right?
Yeah.
And apparently a few players have come out and spoken up against it. So yeah.
Well, I think they should have taken Everton's
11, yeah. They
11
should have.
million because
They
his
should have.
contract is going to expire soon. It's going to expire at the end of this season.
Lee Grant. So the contract's expiring.
Paul
Lee
Pogba
Grant,
as well.
Sergio Ramo, Juan Mata. I think we'll offer him a 1-year deal. Marcus Rojo, who fucking bro. And Paul Pogba. Pogba's contract is finally coming up.
Yep, it is. And what do you think is happening with Paul Pogba? Do you think he'll resign?
He just said while he was on France that it's everybody's dream to play for Real Madrid one day. That it's his dream also. Right?
You know, that rumor to Real Madrid has been going on for so long.
Yeah, that him and De Gea to Real Madrid.
Zinedine Zidane has been saying that he's a fan of Paul Pogba. We don't know yet. We don't know. Maybe
we'll go back to our signings.
Yeah.
Cavani, I think, was a panic.
I think so too.
Even though he cost us 10 mil and he was on a free.
What, he cost 10 mil? How did he cost 10 mil?
How much did he cost us? Give me a second.
What you reckon? Was it 10 mil because of his contract?
Yeah, he is set to earn 11 million, 10 million, 13 per season with a potential further performance.
Okay.
So
okay.
last PSG player we got on a free for us, right?
Was
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
You're dropping out.
The last person, can you hear me?
Yeah.
So the last player we signed on a free from PSG was the Swedish hero. You know, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. You know, he dominated for us. Boots on the ground, he killed it, right? Cavani will miss the Newcastle game because he had coronavirus and he has to go through that 2-week quarantine, which means he could make his debut against PSG.
Ooh.
Right? So
either we'll see. Either way, you guys will be playing PSG again coming, you know.
See, I don't understand that because any people returning into London or England will have to go through a 2-week quarantine. So if we fly to Paris and come back, do we have to go through quarantine? I don't get that.
That's a good point.
Donny van de Beek was a surprising one for me,
yep.
right?
Like,
yes, we just signed Bruno. We had Bruno. We got Pogba. We got Matic. So where does he fit in that midfield position?
Mm-hmm.
You get what I mean? Right? We still haven't seen full glimpses of him. When we've seen him, he's performed. He's done well. He shows his little magic on the field. I thought Tallis was a very good signing for us. Mm-hmm. It's someone we needed in a position we needed to be filled.
Yep.
Right? We spent half the fucking season on Sancho and we didn't even get him. So we missed out on a defender, which I think we should have signed. But reports are coming that we'll go for Varane. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, Kambala, I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know. I don't really know much about him. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
We signed another kid. He's a midfielder, I'm pretty sure.
Palestri, I think.
Yeah. But we'll see. I don't know. We'll see in January.
For me, Manchester United signings don't really make sense. Apart from Alex Tellers, that makes sense because you needed something there in that left back role. Luke Shaw was not good enough.
No.
And neither is, Brandon Williams is still only 19 and very young, and he should be going out on loan. So Alex Tellers for me made sense. Mm-hmm. But the Donny van der Beek does not make sense unless Paul Pogba is going to leave. So
not even that. Even if Matic leaves, you get what I mean? Even if Matic leaves. So I'd play Pogba. I'd play the Pogba, the Pogba van der Beek, and then Bruno in front of them. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Because then that's a very, very creative midfield.
That's
you get what I
true,
mean?
that's true.
Because on the day, if they all perform, there's no beat in that midfield. You get what
But
I mean?
that's also a very
Bro,
attacking midfield. You can't.
it's a very but see, you gotta know who. That's why we had that Matic, because Matic gives Pogba that freedom.
Yeah,
Pogba
but
that
also
freedom to go.
Matic isn't a great defender.
Exactly.
I
But
mean,
see, that's what I'm
he does
saying.
okay. He has his moments. He has his days where he does do his job, but then there are days where he's not up to it. He
Yeah.
looks like he's very lazy. He's not giving his all his all in some games.
But I don't know. I'd put that three in the midfield because Van der Beek can sit back and defend. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then Pogba can have again that freedom to roam, to put in passes, to go here, go there. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's where sometimes we get caught out because our two midfielders are up. You get what I mean?
Yep, fair
So
enough.
I'm gonna give them, even though I haven't seen Cavani because they're all deadline day transfers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Van der Beek. Well, no, I'm going a 6.5. Right?
Yeah, I'm with you as well. I was going to give them
Going a 6.5.
I was going to give them a 6. Still, we're yet to see Cavani, I guess. But for me,
man, if he performs, bro, he'll be a big signing for us. He'll be very
a
good.
huge signing. But he was a
what
panic
I mean?
buy. And if you remember when Jose Mourinho brought in Zlatan, like he made it known from the beginning that he was going to bring Zlatan. He was going to bring a soldier that he's familiar with. And when Zlatan came in, he scored I think like 19 or 18 goals for you in that season.
Yeah, but he also done his ACL.
Towards the end. The last quarter
against. No, it wasn't in the league. He done it in Europa.
Yeah.
He done it in Europa against Real Betis. No, not Real Betis. Some team from La Liga. I can't remember who it was, but some team from La Liga. But he had dominated for us. He had dominated. He'd done very well. He was putting in goals.
Yeah.
Bro.
And that season, Man United finished second in the ladder.
Yeah, second in the ladder. We won 3 cups that year.
And you won Europa.
We won the Europa, the FA, and the Carabusa.
Carabao.
Carabao. So the EFL Cup.
EFL, yeah.
So I thought So if Cavani has an impact like that, and he'll be a very good model for like the young kids like Greenwood.
Or Daniel James.
To see like a proper high like profile finisher. And if he performs, I think he'll motivate Greenwood even more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To show him, like, bro, like, this is what you could achieve. If you play like this, you'll get goals, you'll do this. Even though, like, Greenwood's very young and he's very good, but he just needs that role model.
Yeah, I agree. Someone he can be guided under their wing and
Yeah, so
but I'm still not sure. I'm still unsure if Cavani is the right person for that. But
who else were we going to sign? We weren't going to sign anyone else.
Not Sancho, that's for sure.
All right, we'll move on. We'll move on to Spurs.
Ooh, Spurs have done
big signings.
Good signings. Definitely good signings.
All right, so
let's have a look at Spurs.
Gareth Bale back on loan.
Yeah,
from Real Madrid.
Yep.
Like he wanted to get out of there, man.
I think he's used up all the golf courses in Madrid. That's why he's coming back to Tottenham.
Carlos Vinicius from Benfica on loan.
Yep.
Sergio Reguilon on Real Madrid, but they have a buyback. Real Madrid.
Yeah.
We were gonna sign him, but we didn't want the buyback. That's the only reason we didn't get him, because we didn't want the buyback.
I remember that.
Pierre-Emile Højbjerg from Southampton.
Yeah.
Joe Hart from Burnley on a free.
Yeah.
Right? He's more of that bench, No way they were going to start him over Laureus.
Yeah.
Or a
He's more of a Scott Carson type. But fun fact, Scott Carson used to be England's number 2 goalkeeper once upon a time, and Joe Hart was number 1.
And Matt Doherty from Wolves.
I like their
Right.
signings. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg gives them
That attacking pace or that
no,
defending? Is he defender?
he's a defender. He's
And Doherty. Isn't Doherty?
He's a right back. Docker's
Yeah,
a right
which is
back, yeah.
which is good. But what was that replacing Danny Rose?
No, it replaces Kieran Trippier and it gives Serge Aurier a competition, pretty much.
And they've let go of a few people. Victor Wanyama went to Montreal Impact, so
wow.
MLS team.
Yeah,
Ryan Sessegnon went to Hoffenheim on loan.
yeah.
Michael Vaughan left.
Troy Parrott, the youngster, gone to Millwall on loan.
Kyle Walker-Peters went to Southampton.
What? Oh yeah. That's right. Yeah, it was a swap deal with Pierre-Emile Højbjerg.
Yeah.
Jan Vertonghen got released to Benfica.
Went to Benfica. Oliver Skip went to Norwich.
Luke Amos. Who remembers Luke Amos? Wow.
No idea.
What a name.
Yeah. I think these are some very big signings, and I think these are some big Mourinho signings. You know what I mean? I think these are some very big Mourinho signings. I think the football they're playing is very, very good at the moment. And we said it in our previous video prediction, that this Spurs team, if they were to win a title, it'd be with this team they have now.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because they're built to win a title. I don't care what cup. Any cup for them is a good cup. You know what I mean?
Even the EFL Cup.
Even the EFL, man. Anything.
I agree.
Any title. I think Bale will be a very good re-signing for them. Regulion, when he played against Chelsea, I thought he's done very well.
He's been so far.
I like him.
So far, he's been doing well. He's a good left back.
Very well. Wait, sorry, I lost it.
And before to what I was saying about Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, how he's given that defensive balance. He's been protecting Eric Dyer and
but Eric Dyer can't do it all. You get what I mean?
Exactly, and Højbjerg gives him that balance where he's doing a lot of the defending work in the midfield and carries the ball up towards Harry Kane, and Harry Kane finds Son on the run, you know?
Bro, Son's been killing it, man. Son's been killing it.
Son, and even Harry Kane. Where's Michael? Even Harry Kane, man. Harry Kane's movements have changed. He drops in deeper to get the ball.
Yeah.
And then works the ball towards Son. It's been a bit of a revelation for them how Harry Kane's changed his game and adapted to that system.
Yeah, I'm gonna download the Tottenham documentary.
Oh yeah, I've got it. Well, I've got Amazon Prime. I've
got Amazon Prime.
I've been wanting to watch it for a long time, but I can't get into it. I've watched the first episode.
Oh, how was it?
It was good. It was interesting. Just that I've just been too busy, flat out with work, that I can't. I can't get into it.
I don't know, man. It'll be good to see Bale. I think Bale will be fit and he'll be starting real soon. I think maybe even this week. You know what I mean? It'll be good to see. We haven't gotten to Arsenal yet, but it'll be very good to see the derby, how that plays out. Ooh, you know what I mean? Because it'll be. In my prediction, I think it'll be very end to end. You get what I mean? Because they're both playing some attacking football at the moment. You get what I mean? So
Arsenal's been more defensive, really.
No, but I think with Partey coming in now, I think.
Oh yes, and now we'll see them. Yeah, maybe do something different. They'll play 4 at the back, not 3.
I'm giving them an 8, man. I'm giving them an 8.
I agree with that rating.
Once these they'll start gelling, and I think they'll do very well.
Yeah, I think if they had just bought in a good defender, a good centre back, that would have made their transfer. I reckon. Yeah, and a rating of 8 is actually a
It's a very
fair.
good, yeah. It's not
It's a
bad.
fair rating for their transfer.
Yeah. All
All right, let's move on.
right. We'll go to. You want to go to Arsenal, the Big Six?
Let's go Arsenal. Okay.
All right. So Arsenal. Wait 1 sec. Arsenal bro. They've done a lot. Thomas Partey from Atletico.
Yep.
Pablo. They signed him.
Pablo Murray. Yeah.
Yeah. Cedric
Suarez.
Suarez from Southampton. He was
Yeah.
on a loan.
Yeah.
They got William on a free from Chelsea. Gabriel Magalhaes from Lille, which he's been very good for them so far.
Yeah.
Runa Alex
Runnison
from Dijon.
Dijon
Danny Ceballos came back on loan. Danny Ceballos had a lot of offers, but he chose to come back to Arsenal, which is turning for Arsenal because not much people would have come back. You get what I mean?
Yeah, well, it's a clear sign that Arteta has been doing wonderful work with these group of players. So, nobody is going to say, I want to come back for no reason. Obviously, Ceballos is loving it under Arteta and he wants to, play under him.
A few people have left. Mkhitaryan went to Roma.
Bye-bye.
Torreira went on loan to Atletico.
Bye-bye.
Guendouzi went on loan to Berlin.
Bye-bye.
And it's just all young kids. Martinez went to Aston Villa. It was a good.
That's right. Yes, Emiliano Martinez. He was a very good goalkeeper, man. Actually, you know what? Everton missed out on a goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Everton need a goalkeeper, and I believe they missed out on signing Emiliano Martinez.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if Martinez had also gone to Everton? Wow,
Oh, bro, that would have been solid. I think no one knew his real class or his real form until Leno got injured. So it was like a blessing in disguise for Martinez. You get what I mean? Because Martinez came in, everyone said, "Okay, cool, Arsenal are done. They're gonna leak all these goals," and then Martinez was just pulling game after game. He was pulling saves. He was performing. He really stepped up. Right? It was sad for him to leave, but it's what he needed. You get what I mean? He wasn't, after he put in all those performances, 1-2 cups, he wasn't going to go back to the bench. There's no way he was going to go back to the bench.
That's true.
So I think that's a really good thing. Arsenal have a few contracts expiring. Socrates, Mesut Ozil,
Socrates.
Mesut Ozil, big 350k, and Mustafi.
Yeah, Shkodran Mustafi.
Yeah, so
Matt Macy, I don't know much about.
Yeah,
I think he's a centre back or a goalkeeper. I can't remember.
I think for Arsenal and the way they have been the past couple of seasons, I think this has been one of their best transfer windows in past couple of years. In a very long time, this has been their best transfer window. You know what I mean? They've re-signed Martinelli, they've re-signed Saka, and most important, they've re-signed Aubameyang.
Yeah.
Who alone kept them alive last season. You know what I mean?
They still finished 9th, I think.
Without Aubameyang's goals, they would have been relegated.
Oh yeah, that's so.
You get what
true.
I mean?
That's so true.
You get what I mean? I think Aubameyang is bro. He's got to be one of the best strikers in the league so far. Behind Vardy, I think he's one of the best.
And he's not even a striker; he plays in the left wing.
On the wing, yeah. Right. I think with Partey coming in, I think if they got Aurora, it would have been better. But with Partey, I think it opens up a new depth for them. You get what I mean?
Yeah, it gives them more depth for that.
Gabriel
midfielder type, holding midfielder type.
Yeah, Gabriel from Lille is a very good defensive signing.
He's been very good. He's been really good. I didn't know much about him when he came to Arsenal, but when I heard that he was going to get transferred to Arsenal, I watched some of his highlights. And it seemed like he was very error prone when he was playing at Lille.
Oh, really?
But since he's been starting for Arsenal, he's been playing very, very well. I know that he didn't play in the Liverpool game. Arteta decided to play David Luiz instead.
Why? But why?
Maybe because David Luiz got more experience.
Yeah, mate. But
Because Liverpool also are champions. They're a very good team. And I think Gabriel Magalhaes would have leaked a few more goals.
I think William is a good signing for them.
William's a good signing, but William for me hasn't stepped up. I mean, he played well against Fulham.
Yeah, but that's
and he's been playing well against these small teams that they've been playing.
Yeah.
I don't think he's done enough yet, but he did do well. I think he got 3 assists in the opening. Two assists. It was against Fulham. So it's going to be all right to watch him play against the smaller teams. But when it comes to the big boys, he's
injury prone, man. He was always injury prone at Chelsea.
Well, for that right wing position, anyways, they have Pepe, and Pepe's, he's looking decent so far.
No, one goal, bro.
Well, he's not 72 million decent, but he's
he's very underperformed for his price tag and what they signed him for. And when he came from Lille, he was scoring 22 goals. He had 17 assists or something like that, right? I think Partey for them is a very big signing, very, very big. Without Champions League, I think Arteta is doing bits. I think if they get, I don't know. See, what's doing me is they've signed Pablo Mari, right?
Yeah.
But everyone was excited to see him play, and now Arteta's not. No, he's not injured. He was on the bench the other week when they played, right?
Okay.
We had this conversation. Apparently Arteta's not impressed by him. So it'll be weird to see. I don't know what they're doing with Ozil. If they get rid of him, whatever. That saves them up 350K.
And then the next season they can go and probably get Aouar, maybe, or Aouar's going to get to Real Madrid. Who knows?
Yeah. So I think if they make a few more proper signings, they could be competing for the league.
Ooh.
Right. I reckon they could be competing for the league, man. No, honestly, I think Arteta, I joked when Arteta first joined, but shit, man, like he's serious. He's very, very serious. I'm giving this team because they haven't really, even though they've performed, they've won games, it hasn't been convincing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It hasn't been convincing. They've won.
They've scraped through.
Yeah. So for that, I'm going to give them a 7.5.
Wow. Yes. You're very generous today.
Actually, 7. 7?
Seven. I was going to give them a 6.5 only because I haven't seen. Well, we know about Partey, but we haven't.
It's a deadline day. You get what I mean?
Yeah, it's a deadline day signing, and I haven't seen him play for Arsenal yet.
Yeah,
if he comes through and does well, which I think he will, then you can say their transfer dealings is probably worth a 7 to 7.5.
Yeah.
But for now, for me, it's a 6.5.
All right. Yeah. Cool. I want to go to one team that I thought have done very well. Aston Villa. So they signed Ben Christian?
Huh?
I don't know how to say his name. Matty Cash, who done very well against Liverpool.
Against Liverpool.
No, but he done very well.
He did.
He signed from Nottingham Forest. Ross Barkley, which was a very, very good signing for them. Chelsea on loan.
Yeah.
Ollie Watkins from Brentford.
Another very good signing. I like Ollie Watkins. Good
bro.
player.
What do you mean? He scored a hat-trick against Liverpool, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying he's a good player.
I agree.
I'm saying I like the player. He's a very good player.
Yeah.
And they've got Bertrand Traore as well from Lyon.
Yeah, and we just mentioned that Martinez.
Yeah. So, yeah, man. Even Martinez has been playing so well for Aston Villa. He's played the last 2 games now for Aston Villa, and he's done very well.
He'll be their starting striker.
Yeah.
He'll be their starting, not striker.
Goalkeeper.
I think their best transfer dealing was re-signing Jack Grealish.
100%.
I think doesn't matter about who they could have signed Messi, and them re-signing Jack Grealish has just brought their team back. You know what I mean? Because he single-handedly, and don't say he didn't, he single-handedly kept them up.
Yeah, last season he did.
Last season, right? And they even made the EFL Cup final last season, right?
They did. They did only because Liverpool decided to play their reserves.
Yeah.
And lose 5-0.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean? It's not the last time you lost 5 against.
Oh, hey. Well, I want to forget that game.
Oh, yeah, bro. Tell me about the Spurs game, bro. Get out of here. I think they've done very well, and with the game they've all played, I'm giving them a solid 8.5, man. I think the people they've brought in and the way they've gelled so quickly, you would never have expected it for a Villa team. You get what I mean? From 100%. Them going to barely surviving relegation to them sitting second now, right? It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, I wouldn't have expected Matty Cash to be playing this well up to Premier League standard. So it'll be interesting to see how he's going to keep up his performances in the Premier League. But against Liverpool, mate, he looked world class. I'm not going to say he is world class, but he looked quality.
I like Matty Cash, bro.
I like him
he's
too.
done very well.
He done very well. He did do very well. Ollie Watkins, I've been looking at this guy since last season. People been talking about Ollie Watkins when he played for Brentford. It also helps that Dean Smith, the manager of Aston Villa, was also Brentford's manager last season.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. He was at Villa last season.
Then it would have been the season before that.
Yeah.
And
he's young, man. He's 24.
24. So it helps that he played under Dean Smith at Brentford 2 years ago. So he knows what to expect from his manager, and the manager knows what to expect from that striker. So he can get, he can hit the ground running.
Yeah, so I'm just go on.
And another surprise but big signing for me is Emiliano Martinez, who was so good for Arsenal last season. He pretty much saved their second half of their season.
Yeah, bro, it could have been so much worse for them once Leno got injured.
Because Leno kept him in the, he kept him, I won't say single-handedly because...
But would have you started Martinez over Leno?
No. Leno's a big signing. You're not going to start a £24 million goalkeeper.
I don't think Leno would have even stayed. I don't even think Leno would have stayed if he went second. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. But then Leno could have went for big money.
Yeah, no, exactly. So what do you give Villa?
I'm giving them an 8.
Yeah.
An 8 only because of how this team has gelled and been playing so good. And they haven't been playing like a small club. They've been playing like a big club.
Yeah, exactly. I think Ross Barkley, if he stays fit and he stays good, I think he'll be a very big signing for them midfield.
Definitely. He gives them another option going forward. He gives Grealish another a bit of a rest, because last season they relied on him so much where from the defense they'll just hoof it up to Grealish and he was dependent on too much, where Ross Barkley could be relied upon a bit extra and give Grealish.
Yeah, he helps him. He gives him that extra depth.
Exactly. And Ollie Watkins has been a brilliant finisher.
Yeah.
So they're looking like a very good team.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Do you want to move into
any other mentions?
I don't know. I don't have any. I don't think every team has done signings, but there's none to really that catch my eye. Unless any catch you and you want to mention it, I'm happy.
There's been a couple. Maybe Crystal Palace. They signed Ebrichi Eze from Queen's Park Rangers. He's a very young, talented midfielder. But so far he hasn't done much. But he seems like someone who can play on that left wing and play very well with Zaha.
Yeah. Crystal Palace also signed who I've always liked, Bashuwai.
I've liked him too, but Chelsea never gave him a chance. I know he played for a few games for Chelsea and he didn't play well, but he also scored, when coming off the bench.
Fulham pulled the good signing Rubus Loftus-Cheek.
I've never been a big fan of Ruben Loftus-Cheek, to be honest. He's never really impressed me.
Yeah.
But they've got they brought in Alphonse Areola on loan from PSG.
Oh, really?
And they've brought in a Lyon right back, I think, with Kenny Tete or Kenny Tet coming in. And they've brought in Mario Lamina from Southampton.
Well, Leeds done a few signing, but they didn't really let much people go. They let 4 people go, and it was all out on loan.
Yeah.
But then 7 players have their contracts expiring.
Yeah.
So it'll be weird to see. You know what I mean?
So far with their signings, I've liked their goalkeeper. Their young goalkeeper Meslier has looked quality, especially against the game against Manchester City last week. Helder Costa from Wolves has been very good for them as well. Jack Harrison's loan deal from Manchester City has been good. I'm not too sure if they can make that a permanent deal, but if you were Bielsa, I think you would like that to be a permanent deal. He's been playing so well. That's all the mentions I have for Leeds.
Leicester City have done all right. They signed 4 people, but they let a few people go. But then they have a few big names, like contracts expiring. Christian Fuchs, Wes Morgan, Johnny Evans, Ismail Soleimani, Damari Gray. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It'll be a good season. Everyone made good seasons. Everyone strengthened up where they needed to. Some did, some didn't. But
Leicester brought in Fofana. I'm a fan of Fofana actually. I think he'll do okay. Cengiz Under. I saw him play against West Ham. Did not impress me. I'm sorry.
Oh really?
Did not impress me. He kept losing the ball. He looked like a hero, trying to be a hero, but no, he wasn't pulling it off. Who else is there? I don't know much about Diego Llorente. Timothy Castagna has impressed me. I thought he came in from Atalanta. Initially he'll be a bit of a flop. But he looks like a very good signing. He's also a Belgian international. That's all I have for Leicester City, and that's all I have, I think, for everyone else. Newcastle, of course, they brought in Callum Wilson and Jamal Lewis.
But still,
I know, but Callum Wilson looks like he's.
But bro, anyone can score penalties. You get what I mean?
He hasn't just scored penalties. He scored against West Ham.
But bro, they've got a few fair people fucking with contracts expiring, man.
Oh yeah. Oh, Andy Carroll. Who gives a shit about him? Henry Saive. Sorry, but no, it's not good enough. Fabian Schär, that probably want to try and keep a hold of, and Christian Atsu. Dwight Gale's not good enough. He should go back to the championship. DeAndre Yedlin, I don't think is good enough. That's why they signed Jamal Lewis to take the left back position from DeAndre Yedlin. Rolando Aarons, once upon a time, Rolando Aarons was touted to be someone special. He's got that pace. I'm not too sure if he still has it. But I've liked Jeff Hendrick.
Okay.
So far, he's been impressive. Out of all their new signings.
Burnley on a free.
Yeah, from Burnley on a free, exactly. Who knew? I think that's about it. Do you want to talk about Sheffield United's signings? Rhian Brewster.
I don't like Sheffield, bro. No, I don't like Sheffield. I don't like them at all.
Yeah.
Oh, I might watch it.
We'll see. Rian Brewster came in just before deadline day. He has yet to play a game, so it's going to be interesting to see how he's going to do now that he'll get first team football.
Hopefully, yeah. Aaron Ramsdale, keeper from Bournemouth. He
Not good
done well.
enough. Not good enough.
Really?
Nah.
Really?
Nah. He played better last season, and Bournemouth got relegated. So what does that tell you? Sheffield is going to play with relegation. They're playing with relegation now.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see, man. We'll see. All right. I think we wrap it up.
I think we'll wrap it up here, yeah.
All right. So that was our transfer summary, a brief transfer summary of the 2021 summer transfer window for the Premier League. Tell us what you think. Who do you think done well? Who do you think done bad? Where people could have improved? We'll be releasing our match day. Is it 5?
Yes, match week 5 predictions coming out.
5. We'll be doing that. We'll be doing that also every week. Now that international week is coming to a close. So yeah, we appreciate you watching, and we thank you. Be safe, and yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Always, please don't forget to subscribe and like our videos.
Yeah, like and subscribe. Yes, please.
Okay. Take care, everyone. We'll see you next time.